Okay, well, I'm going to get ready to burn me some gold for the first time. I'm not using any of this year's gold, but I got some gold from last year, so I've got a secret. Well, it's not a secret. I'll tell you what I'm doing here. It's probably going to be way more than I need, but how much I'm going to use. Put that in there too. What the hell? I want to keep my two big pieces. No, I'll keep my two big pieces here. That's my Haynes gold. That's from Haynes. Ain't gonna get that kind of gold in Juneau. And then we're going to get just a tad bit of this Chapman flux in there. A tad bit thinner too. That flux, there it is. It only takes just a tiny bit of this stuff. Last time I did this, I got a little carried away. Probably even less than what I got there. That's the flux thinner, Chapman flux thinner. And this bag is open, hard to open. And a little bit of the Chapman flux itself. Mix it up nice and good. Put some fire to it, and we'll come back. Well, the gold's almost melted. I'm just kind of putting a preheat on the mold. So hopefully it'll settle down into the design that I'm wanting it to settle down into. Here it goes. And it didn't pour right. Sure as hell don't look like much right now. Now we're gonna chip it clean, get rid of that stuff that's on it, and try to melt it again. Try it again. This cools off so fast. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Not working. If I can use my torch. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, melting down gold and pouring it into a small mold is a major son of a bitch. So far I've done this like 3 times now, 4 times. By the way, everything gets really hot. And I ain't had a decent pour yet. Right this time. That's probably about as good a pour as I'm going to get right there. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But then again, you don't never learn nothing until you try it, so. Ha! Trial by fire. Ha ha ha. Well, I'm not that darned impressed. I still got matrix in, or the flux in it. I think if I chip that off, that whole darn corner piece is going to come off of there, I think. It hasn't came off there yet, but don't know. Well, since that's kind of ugly, I'm not impressed. While we're screwing around, hell with it. Let's screw around. I'll melt that sumbitch one more time. This time I'm going to drop it in water and see if it happens to stratify the damn thing. Okay, here goes. Let's see what happens when I pour this shit in water. Hopefully everything don't explode like sumbitch. One for prosperity. It dropped right to the bottom super fast. Shit. Kind of hoping it was going to blow up and make me a damn gold nugget. Shit. Well, that was a dud. Okay, one more time. This time we'll try to drop it on an ice cube, see if it makes it even prettier. It disappeared quick. I don't know. It don't look like it just rolled right off the ice cube. Doggone it. Well, it still sucks. Those are all pieces of gold with their cores covered with black crap. Looks like dog doo-doo. Well, hello. After all that burning last night, I finally managed to make one pour that came out half-ass okay. I had tried to get my wife's little fancy pendant, an S with a heart in it, to pour, but it didn't work. And I also made this other little tried to make this little Masonic emblem as kind of a thank you to my brothers at the lodge. And I poured and poured and poured. I must have made 8 pours, 10 pours. And this was the closest it came to coming out. That's the downside and that's the top side. Covered in black stuff. I mean, I can, even without putting any Chapman flux in it and just pouring it without it and then chipping it off and then re-pouring it, that's the best it could come up with. I weighed it out. It's right at 2 grams worth of gold. It was a little bit more. These are pieces that came off of it that I nipped on the side. I haven't polished up or just sat there and ran across them with that. But there's a few more pieces in there. I'll add it to the stuff until I figure out what I'm doing with the gold pouring. I'm doing something wrong. It just don't pour. As soon as the blob of gold hits that cold as soon as I pour it out and it hits it, it's just a blob. It rolls right out really fast. It don't pour onto a location. And I even tried taking my old Victor torch and trying to heat flow it into spots, and that didn't work. So I don't know. Still got a lot to learn when it comes to melting the gold, but so far right now as it stands, I'm probably not going to fire my whole batch of gold. No. But I do got to figure out a way to get more of the lead out. Anyhow, just figured I'd let you guys see my first real attempt at pouring gold into a form. It's fun. Looks cool.